Still believe. Today I'm going to speak about NAT stocks Q2 2020 financial update. So stick with me to decide end of this video whether you're going to be holding or selling, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. See you soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to Family Investment. Am I still holding the stock? Yes, I am still holding NAT, hence the still believe, and people asking why I've slashed out the still. I am actually holding now 2,382 NAT shares. I have actually sold 610 about right after I got the dividends in the last Q1. I've sold it and I started buying the likes of Apple, Tesla before the earnings. I've bought all the mega big cap stocks, and I've made my money back. I've done my risk transfer as per my last video. So today, this is what we're talking about, the Q2 2020 earnings. How have they done? How have they done well? So before I start, I'm going to be dropping a few Easter eggs. I think there were 7 Easter eggs. So take a notepad, write it down, or put on your memory bank, write it 7 Easter eggs. So whenever I say Easter egg, write it down because it will affect your decision whether you're going to be holding or selling the stock at the end of this video. So you have to watch through all the video to find out. The earnings, it's, just quickly summarize, it's great. The earning is great. It's no different, or in fact, it's almost as good as the earnings of Apple, Tesla, Amazon, blowing away the last quarter earnings even through COVID-19. This is similar. It's on a similar scale and percentage wise in terms of the earnings, and yet you don't see NAT going up. It's actually going down. It's actually quite painful to look at NAT stocks. In fact, I don't even look at them anymore. I don't even remember I'm holding them until I realized that, oh wait, earnings are out. So when I start, this is the first Easter egg pop up here. On the start of the report, it says there's a quote there. Which CEO actually puts a quote in there? But he says, sometimes a chart is worth 1,000 words. There are 2 charts that shows the recent performance of NAT by net income and dividend per share. He's bolted it right at the top. So that is the first Easter egg. Write it down. I'll explain to you why all this makes sense at the end. So the earnings is great. Like I said, they've gone up. It's 39.5 USD million. Earnings has gone up to 49. It's similar to Amazon. Amazon made what, 81, and it's got target 81 and it's moved 89. It's beat estimate, it's beat earnings. It's beat earnings, it's gone up dividends almost double. It's from 14 to 20. So now it's to 20 cents a share. So for every share you hold, you own. So every 1,000 share you hold, you can get $200 in this quarter, which is 4%, which is amazing. 4% for a single quarter. I'm talking about 4% for a single quarter. That's a lot for a dividend, and it's growing dividends. And then second Easter egg, write it down, remember it. We announced a 92-second quarterly dividend. 92, so paying consistently. They're paying consistently, they're not stopping, and payable on the 4th of September. And then until you hold, you have to hold your share on up to the 28th of August. So if you hold your shares for another 10 days, 11 days, you get paid your dividend. So between now and then, you're expected to at least increase 4% from the share price of what's on as of yesterday. And point number 5 on Hare's report, which is important for those who wants to hold for more futures. 10 boats this year has been scheduled to be in dry docks. So your boats are in the dry dock, so clients don't really pay. You have to repair, you have to maintain your ship to a very sustainable point before you give it to your client. So it's all going to be released at the end of September. So it's like shutdown period, end of September. Most of these boats, I'm not sure whether 10 or 8 or 5, they all be going up, meaning the revenue and the net income will actually increase for the next one. That's what the expectation are. Easter egg number 3 on the earnings report is reduction of the net debt. So the net debt stands at 318 million. They actually reduced in the last 18 months by 110 million. So it looks like in the next 18 months, if they keep this going, they're going to halve the debt again. They're going to reduce again and again at $11 million per ship. Easter egg number 4, our dividends will always be the reflection of our cash earnings. A strong tanker market means strong dividends. He's not just talking about himself in general, he's talking about everybody. A tanker, he wants us to understand Tanker market is not about growth. We are not a growth company. It's all about the dividends and growing dividends, good cash flow.
This video is a partnership with StockCard.io. I use StockCard on a daily basis for new stocks or existing stocks. And even better, StockCard helps me in my investment where they send me emails on my watch list if technical indicators change. If the RSI or stochastic or momentum change, they will tell me. I check my email, I know, and I can act upon it, make a conscious technical decision. So click on the link below. I use it myself, really useful, and I highly recommend to you guys. So catch you later.
And the next one, he talks about world economy and tanker market. Easter egg number 5. I'm going really fast now. Pick it up. Number 5. Ordering of new activities on new ship is muted. So he's not ordering. He mentioned it before, but now he's giving more details. No ordering of ships. And he says that Suezmax in the next 21, 22, there'll only be 13 additional Suezmax out there. So what he's trying to tell us is a scarcity of the ship, and then short-term spot rate may be expected to be volatile. So don't expect to draw a straight line when you're doing predictive model. You know, it's going to go up and down. But in the long term, 2021, there's not going to be much more. So spot rates will generally, most probably be good for business. Okay, and also Easter egg number 6, he says our fleet 23 or more or less are identical. There's no, the special feature about Suezmax, about NAT Suezmax, they're all equivalent, the same, they're keeping up to the standard. Easter egg number 6. And then Easter egg number 7, the final one is NAT is firmly committed to protecting its underlying earnings and dividend potential. We shall safeguard and further strengthen this position in a deliberate, predictable, and transparent way. That's what the CEO is trying to deliver. He's showing this is what you see, this is what you get. Don't expect anything big. Don't expect. We're a dividend company, we're a boat company, we're a business, we run it well, we're experienced. That's what he's trying to tell us. So that's Easter egg number 7. Why the hints? So why the hints? Why am I dropping the 7 Easter eggs that I've mentioned here? Boom, 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 boom. The list, as you can see here. NAT, the CEO is trying to lure institutional investors. As you can see, 70% of stocks are floated out there. Most of them are owned by retail, but they're trying to get more institutional investors. He's trying to tell everybody else that dividend investing is dead in all this oil, tobacco, retail, bank. But hello, we are here. We're paying you growing dividends. I invest in us. We've got ships. We're not investing in new ships. We are reducing our debt. We're focusing on ethical business. All the hints I've shown you, all the stuff, they're trying to attract, trying to lure institutional investors. Who knows? BlackRock, Bailey Gilford, you know, all these big boys in Europe, big boys in Germany. They're trying to lure, come on, invest in. We'll pay you dividends in the short term. You're not going to get it in any bonds. You're not going to get it in any Apple stock and this great return. So please invest in us. And once you invest in us, we issue more shares. Then we'll start reducing our debt and then get more boats hopefully in 22, 23. We're not in a rush. We want to pay you dividends. We want to give you free money. That's what he's trying to tell us. Only institutional money will help boost the share price of the company. So it's something that you need to consider if you want to hold this for at least for another 24 months to see if it changes. That's only momentum that will push this stock up. Not Robinhood, not you and me, not my measly 1,000 shares. That's not gonna. It's institutional investors. Okay, Alex, buy, sell or hold? Sell or hold? Okay, hold. This NAT sits as a dividend. Look at your portfolio. Look at your diversification. If you're short on dividends, this is classed as dividends, not growth. Bring it down. It's classed as dividend. And if that's the case, then hold it. If you're happy dividends, you bought it at a low point of between $4 and $5, then hold it. Pay you dividends. It is better than interest rates. They pay dividends enough for you to offset some of your mortgage in your house. And again, sell it. Sell it only if you're willing to take loss and you're willing to risk transfer. I've mentioned this before in my previous video. You know, if you're fed up, if you're a beginner investor hoping for growth, you know, don't expect this to go $7, $8, $9 really quickly. It will, but until institutional investors come in, then go find other avenues of recovery, other avenues of making your risk transfer and get your money back. So you're asking me, I know what you're thinking. So Alex, where do I go? If you want to be safe, if you want to be a long-term investor, then Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla. 2 out of 4 are splitting the stocks. Potentially the other 2 are also splitting the stocks. Further, get more stocks. Long-term wise, this company are strong, great American companies, then go for it. Don't expect your recovery straight away, but then investing is about putting your hard-earned cash, regular investing. I wouldn't recommend going to these young tech investors like the likes of CrowdStrike, the likes of Fastly, the likes of Zoom, the likes of Wayfair. I think they're all quite at a peak. If you jump in now, you're basically making loss and jumping all quite high peak. And the room for growth is not there because the future value are all locked in just now. So don't go there. But you still got the likes of PayPal, you got the likes of Visa, all these digital transaction companies. And you still got the likes of semiconductor stocks, you know, the AMD, the Taiwan Semiconductor, the STM, the Nvidia, the Broadcom, the Qualcomm, all these 5G devices. You know, future is bright for them. You know, you can potentially go in. I hope you found this useful. Please leave a comment below, ask me questions. I always pay special attention to our still belief candidates. Oh wait, I've not finished, have I? What am I gonna do? Why did I slash this out? Okay, let me share. So I am sitting with 3,000, what did I say just now? 2,382 shares. Okay, so I almost sold out last week to get Tesla stocks, but I didn't. But now with these earnings, you know, I'm 50-50 ground. So Tesla is just rocketing. Like 10, it's gone 30%, 40% in the last 4 days. Apple is still rocketing as well. So I could have sold then, I didn't, but now NAT is doing well. So I am using NAT as a potential scapegoat to make loss with the cash and go start buying other avenue stock before the end of August. So I'm still in strong consideration, but I'm a value investor. I only buy stuff which is good value, and it's quite hard to find value just now. So if I don't find value, I will hold NAT and just grab the dividends as we go along and wait until Donald Trump's election, President Trump's election, to see where there's any volatility there, and then maybe I'll start stacking and play the game again. But for now, this is where I am, this is what I'm thinking. With any updates, I will share with you guys. But please do leave a comment below and tell me if you will be still believe with me, or you're halfway, you're losing a bit of faith just like me because of this no momentum, until hopefully institutional investors come in to pump in money for real quality dividend.
Alright, before I say goodbye, please do like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and if you want, support me on Patreon as well, so I can produce content like this every single day for you guys, to give you guys value. So please do share this video to help us grow our YouTube channel, yeah? Yeah. Alright guys, 3, 2, 1, bye bye.